Jordan, what'd you do?
Just pop off.
So it is early May, yeah, and my uncle just called me yesterday, and he just dropped a maple tree. So we are heading to the east side of Pittsburgh. We're in the north, headed to the east, about a 35-minute trip. I've got the trailer on. Jason's got a trailer on with the skid steer on. We've got Matt's whole operation going here. I hope this log doesn't suck, because if I remember this tree from my childhood, it's a pretty good one, but who the hell knows? We'll see when we get there.
$6 a gallon. Had to be diesel.
Oh, getting a little redneck here.
What happened?
Well, this and this are supposed to go together, and then so is this and this.
Is any of that important for what we're doing?
This light, we need this one. This is for the plate light for at night. I don't know who inspected this and said it was good for the road, but we're gonna make a couple repairs, then take it back and fix it. Just need fortunately we're like 1 minute from the shop. The fact Sam had to like rewire the plug, and then I'm doing this right now probably is.
The fact that I had to put a new 7-pin on the thing before we could even take it today probably was the sign of like, this thing's not roadworthy.
Brake! That's all you need. It's not gonna be night. It smells like musk in there. Like a man.
All right, so we're literally going, where are you at? Chubbaroo? We're going to like my childhood neighborhood. Do you just want to follow me, or do you need the GPS?
I'll follow you, but just text me the address.
Okay.
Of course, John blows the light when I'm following him, you know. Don't know where I'm going or anything, but, you know, it is what it is. Like, do what he wants. This guy.
Just got to my aunt and uncle's house. They found us. Jason drives like an old man, so we got lost on the highway. It's a maple tree. They actually dropped one in the front yard like 3 years ago, and we just milled it. It's got a ton of spalting in it, but they're healthy trees. The tree had to come down because the top was dying. So you can see from the ends and all that stuff that the tree itself is in pretty decent shape. More or less, like, I just don't like watching the maple go to waste. It had a triple crotch on it, and they're decently sized logs, so it shouldn't really be a problem getting out of here, I don't think. It looks like when they dropped it though, the crotch split. And we should still be able to salvage some pretty solid slabs, but you can see huge bark inclusion there. We'll get it on in multiple pieces. It's gonna more or less be whatever Jason says, to be honest with you, because at this point I just stand here and watch. So you invite, when your whole damn family lives next to each other, every one of them has an opinion on how we should do this. My mom's like, oh, God's here. It's like, gotta love it. Everyone's a tree expert now. This fender needs redone. Bad. He's holding on by like a zip tie.
I can see the light through the hole.
I need water. I need to go to the bathroom. I have no clue what the hell Jason's doing at this point. Look at him.
I did that left-handed.
This adventure go about as well as you planned it?
Yeah, I'm glad we didn't tear up the yard. I thought it was going to be a lot softer, but...
Yep.
Oh, God.
I don't think that's going anywhere. So we got the tree off the truck, the sawmill's in, she's running, Jordan's still super weird. Let's get some logs on this sucker. Someone put a damn sassafras log in front of all of the maple, so we obviously have to cut that first. I've never cut sassafras, but I know root beer is delicious. So let's see what this sucker looks like when we open it up. All right, so let's get a tape on this sucker. We're looking at roughly 40-inch wide, 104 inches long. So we should yield a good, I don't know, a decent amount of slabs. I don't know anything about sassafras though, so hopefully it doesn't like fart with the blade or screw anything up, having sap or anything like that. I don't know what category of wood it is. If you do know, let me know. Also, let me know what you think of my hat, because shit's custom, 100%.
Did you make that?
Yeah. So while we're out here working on our new skill as Sawmill people, I wanted to tell you real quickly about this week's sponsor, Skillshare. Skillshare is an online platform with a wide variety of subjects like photography, videography, Microsoft Excel, Adobe Illustrator, all kinds of cool stuff. Right now, I am taking a productivity masterclass with Ali Abdal, who is an expert in getting your stuff together. I personally really love developing new skills, and I'm working on a lot of stuff around here, which means I need to be working on the skills to work on said stuff. And if you're someone who's also looking to work on some skills, you can get a free month of Skillshare if you're one of the first 1,000 people to click the link down in the description and use code John Malecki. Now, I've been using Skillshare for years, and if you've been following me, you know that. So if you're looking to do something new, you're looking to do something fun, looking to learn something, check out Skillshare. They probably have the answers to all of your questions. Thank you, Skillshare. So we're gonna cut the cap off, and then what I'll do is I'll take the log off, flip it so it sits nice and flat, and then we'll the rest. Let's go.
Nobody's gonna know. They're gonna know. How would they know?
Cut like 3 or 4, and then we'll flip them, check them out, and then kind of go back and bob and weave. Cremona's got the bucket, I've got the hose. Remember that. This is a pretty, I'm not gonna lie, I mean, it's a really clean looking wood. It's got a kind of oakish feel to it. I bet the center slabs that are gonna be closer to quarter sawn are gonna have some really nice tight grain. But I don't hate these, you know, for a more affordable slab option kind of thing. It's a cool looking wood. All right, we got a center cut. I mean, you can see, it's just so nice and tight there, that just straight, you know, clean grain. It's got a cool look to it. Sam's about to live that sassafras life. It's got potential for awesomeness. We could make something, I wish we had it longer, because the grain's probably tight and it's really probably light, that we could cut like a 4-inch, like 20 footer and have a sick conference table. But we don't, so let's keep milling. I think until we get bigger bunks, we're not gonna be able to cut lower. We'll dry the thick one, why not? All right, we're done getting sassy. So let's go grab one of the maple logs that we just scooped. Sit off. Yeah, I really don't know what I'm doing. The reason my uncle had this log cut down was because this inclusion, and it was dying above. It's all still pretty good wood, but it had like 4 different posts coming out of it, so everything's a crotch. Here to here, we're looking at 44 inches, and this is, I believe, a sugar maple tree. Now come down here. Jordan, stop playing with the damn wood. Down here though, 60 plus to like where these little nubs and stuff sit out. So we're literally almost maxing out the mill on the second log third log we've ever cut. So this could get tricky. I'm gonna try to do my best to get a cap off of this thing and then flip it and get as many beefy slabs as I can out of the other side. There's a big bark inclusion, which could end up looking cool, could end up looking terrible. We won't know till we cut into it. So fire up Hank McCoy. Be a man! I thought you said it was gonna roll over and crush me.
It could have. I'm glad I was wrong.
I think that should give us 3 points of reference to flip this sucker. Boy, is this fun, but damn, is this shit squirrely. Especially because we don't know what we're doing. And I don't know who gave us all these heavy machines and big tools. We should be able to get some pretty decently sized slabs here, and this will have like a goofy ass edge on it. So we're gonna take the cap off, hit it with a few more. When we get down lower is when we're gonna get into like the split. We should have some crazy crotch wood in this part, which is always awesome. All of us love crotch around here. So fire up the bear and let's get ripping. I literally just said this is the last one. And in the last 4 inches, Jordan, what'd you do?
You just pop off.
Okay, let's see if we can put it back on. It's a $250 blade, and the 3rd blade today. Jordan,
Yeah.
instead of twisting it, go back up to parallel, pull from the bottom. Okay.
Use your noodle.
You guys just pull on it really hard.
Should we get like a wet?
All right, I'm gonna bring the mill back to where they're like coplanar, and then we'll try to put it back on. And we could pull the slabs off backwards, get some weight off of it, and then wedge it. Yeah.
With a pry bar.
We got some ambrosia. What should it?
Today, Junior.
They should at least look pretty good. Can you go over that? We'll just start over here for now.
Is this the greatest day of your life?
I mean, besides the day my daughter was born, was the day my mill came to life. Actually, I lied. The day I got married was pretty awesome.
I was gonna say.
The day I met you,
Yeah.
I don't even know if that's in the top 10.
That hurts. Like bottom 40 drinking stories.
I would hope that meeting me was not in your top 10.
That's bottom 10.
Oh, good joke.
You can see my life progress.
And these are gonna be pretty nice. Okay, wedges.
I think if you got like 2 in down here on each side, it would just crack the rest of the way. And
No, if I can like man bear pig it might crack down there.
yeah,
I'm talking, of course, about man-bear pig.
it's like it's literally like 1/2 inch here. Over here, it's probably like 4, but
Ugh, 4 does not sound good. Ain't nothing to it but to do it. So low. Oh my goodness. My spine. Watch out, Jordan.
clear.
All right. Now push it this way. Remember when you were saying he leaves because he's weak as hell? Stop.
Hold on.
Stop.
Hold on.
You stop. Why don't you, do you do this to your parents? When I say stop, stop.
Hold. You're catching the blade. there on the side.
What are you doing? Oh, watch yourself. She's going. Nice. This. Get the hose. As I always say, Cremona's got the bucket, but I got the hose. It's the only hose that I've ever seen that gets full and kinks. Like a full hose typically doesn't kink. Check this sucker out. Son. So we got some nice, here's a crotch. There's a crotch. And it's got some ambrosia spots in it, which is cool. It's some good looking maple. We might as well just clean this sucker off because she's about to get pissed on anyway. I think I literally just said, I don't want to get water in the bay, it's gross. This will be sweet. Imagine doing like an outside fill with some resin. Rain's coming, so we're packing up for the day. We'll get back to this sucker tomorrow.
The next day.
And it looks like we might need to take a little pass off the top to get us back to flat because where I had to snap it off is a little bit high. So we're gonna run that pass and then we'll keep going down through this sucker, see what kind of magic we're making inside this wood. Let's roll. I think most would agree, this is the money slab. We got some cool looking shit in here. We got a bark inclusion, right? We've got some ambrosia. Look at those weird looking thingies. Is that ambrosia or is that spalting? All right, I take that back. We've got some spalting. We've got a couple bark inclusions here. Some really, really cool grain running up and around and through it. I mean, this is a good looking slab. This one should look similar. Because this is probably the last
one.
Last two-legged one here.
This will be the last of this.
Yeah.
It's probably gonna explode off.
Yeah. See if I can flip her. Well, Sam, as I like to say, it ain't gonna lift itself. If we could find those miracle logs that lift themselves, that'd be awesome. Ah!
Wedged her.
Huh?
She's wedged.
She's wedged. All right, what's that? What is that? That's metal.
Is it?
Let me slide this sucker on here and give her a squirty squirt. Yeah, that's some, I think it's spalting. I think ambrosia is from a bug, right? I've done this before. I've had this argument. That's cool. We've got some really nice figure in the crotch over here. They got cut off. I mean, it's just a cool looking slab. This would have been such a shame to have been the wood of the fire. Even though I love fire, I'm probably breaking this thing. So these slabs are looking sick. Really love that crotch. And as I sit here, I kind of think we need somewhere to sit and watch the mill and hang out and enjoy this beautiful scenery that we have here. So if you want to see me build something outside to watch the mill and hang out, I don't know, a deck, a bar, a tree house, whatever, leave a comment down below. And if you want to see more Sawmill awesomeness, I got a whole playlist for you right here.